Okay, so for today's deep dive, we're going to unpack a really specific piece of AV tech.
Oh, this one's interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's the Aurora Multimedia RXT-4D-B. It's a 4-inch desktop touchscreen. And even though it's been discontinued, it really it forced a lot of people to rethink what you could pack into a small control panel.
Right.
And our mission here isn't just to, read off a spec sheet. It's to figure out why this little 4-inch box was such a powerful all-in-one solution for places like conference rooms or university classrooms.
And a big part of that is its core identity.
Go on.
Well, on the surface, it just looks like any other touch panel.
Yeah.
But the brain behind it is the ReAX control engine.
Which is JavaScript-based.
Exactly. And what's so fascinating about that is it gave integrators this freedom to use a free tool, Core Studio, to do some really heavy custom automation. It wasn't about being trapped in a proprietary system.
Yeah.
It was all about using open standards.
That thinking gets really interesting when you look at the hardware itself, the physical interface. The screen is a perfect square, 4 inches, 720 by 720 resolution. And the brightness is just wild, 1,000 nits.
Which is incredibly bright. Yeah.
Insanely bright for a desktop unit. But the processor driving it, a 6-core 2.0 gigahertz processor. Why? I mean, why did a small desktop panel need the power of a light laptop?
Well, that's the thing. It wasn't just to make the user interface look pretty.
Okay.
That 6-core engine was absolutely necessary because it was designed to do two huge things at once. It had to run all that custom JavaScript automation.
Oh, it's the ReAX engine.
And at the same time, handle some advanced video processing. This little panel had a 2D, 3D graphics engine, and this is the key part, a 4K H.264 streaming decoder.
So it could actually decode high-res video right there on the desk.
Exactly, taking the load off a big central switcher.
So you have this incredible visual powerhouse, but then, and this is the part that really surprised me, the audio.
Ah, yes.
This was not just a screen with a speaker tacked on as an afterthought. It was a pro-level communication device. So what stands out to you about its audio features?
Oh, it's absolutely the network integration. I mean, to put high-end network audio like Dante and an AES-67 compatibility directly into a 4-inch controller.
That was remarkable.
It was. And they didn't stop there. It also has an 800 megahertz audio DSP inside. They built this thing for serious communication. We're talking beam-forming microphones.
Built in.
Built right in. Plus, noise cancellation, feedback suppression, auto gain, all the stuff you'd normally need a big external DSP box for.
Yeah.
It was just there.
And it seems like they just kept packing more in. Beyond the core stuff, it had all the modern utility features you'd want.
Like the sensors?
Right, ambient light and proximity sensors, RGB light bars on the front and back for status indicators, and even NFC for, quick user authentication.
But you didn't even have to touch it. The internal web server meant you could just pull out your phone and control the room from there.
Such a flexible design.
And that flexibility actually brings up a really important point about who this was for. It's TAA compliant and made in the USA.
And that's not just a sticker on the box.
Not at all.
Yeah.
That means it met some really stringent security and sourcing requirements. That made it super attractive for, say, secure government jobs or big enterprise installations where that stuff really matters.
So when we boil it all down, what do we have? The RXT-4D-B was this synthesis of really high-res graphics.
On that unique square screen.
Powerful, customizable scripting with JavaScript, and then professional network-grade Dante audio, all in one tiny, secure desktop box. It was a total overachiever.
It really was. And it leaves you with this interesting and provocative thought, right?
What's that?
The ability to decentralize all that power. To put pro-grade Dante audio and a powerful open-source friendly control engine into a small endpoint that just sits on a desk.
Yeah.
Well, it points to a fascinating future for AV. So the question you should be asking yourself is, will this trend accelerate? Will we see a future where we move control away from those massive central racks and rely more and more on these incredibly powerful, intelligent devices at the edge of the network? That's something to consider for future system architecture.